if you're a blacksmith, you're gonna come looking for this big brute of a troll here. I would like to train me in blacksmithing, please. Please and thank you. Good job. And Zandalari blacksmithing is all I'm really interested in. So let's have a look. Okay. We're gonna have to find it and drag it out onto my bars. Professions. Oh, the default UI, friends. Okay. Blacksmithing. So let's see what you get right off the bat. There was nothing else he was willing to teach us, right? No. Okay. So right off the bat with blacksmithing, you get quite a few things. Actually, close that. No, you don't. Sorry, you get 3. It's just like geocrafting. So far, enchanting seems to be the most you get, most options you get straight out of the bat. Out of the gate. Kitty words. Okay, so you've got 1 weapon and 2 pieces of armor that you can make the minute you land in Zandalari, assuming you have the materials. This durable flux can be bought. From probably from this guy. Let me just check, because that was the way it was with the enchanting trainer. So let me just be sure that we can buy this from this guy. Durable flux. There you go. You can just pick that up from him. It's not expensive at all. So let's just grab this up again. Train me in blacksmithing, please, friend. Okay. So that's a vendor mat that you can just buy. Monolite ore, you're going to need 14 to make these green pieces of armor. Gauntlets and arm guards. So basically you can make gloves and wrists. The wrists only require 10 ore. The gloves require 14 ore and some vendor mats. The weapon you can make is a sword. A one-handed sword. Let's see how it looks. Very Zandalari. Okay, so you can make a one-handed sword, which requires, again, the vendor mat and just 18 ore. So that's pretty straightforward. All you need for blacksmithing to get kicked off is a stack of monolite ore, and that'll get you going. At level 15 then, you would get boots to go with this. Again, the same mats, 14 ore, durable flux. So you're going to want to get yourself a couple of stacks of that durable flux. If you're just going here and camping crafting, you're going to want to get yourself a couple of stacks of ore and a couple of stacks of that durable flux and just power it out. Then you get a helm at level 15 as well. You get a shield at level 15 and you get a belt at level 15. So at 15 you'll be able to make a sword and a shield, gloves, gauntlets, belt and boots, and a helm. So basically all the pieces of armor except the chest and legs, so the two central pieces. Then at 25, these recipes are quite expensive, guys, as well. They range all the way from 20 gold to 60 gold. I'm going to assume that's probably not going to be a problem for anyone coming into Zandalari to have, it's probably going to take you a couple 100 gold to learn them. So I don't imagine that being a problem for anyone at this point of the game, even if you're not a gold maker. So at 25 you get a hardened claymore, which is a 2-handed sword, a 2-handed mace. You get the legs to go with the set, and you get a 2-handed polearm. Can we see what the set looks like? Would you guys like to see what the set looks like? I know it's not technical. Oh no, can we? Maybe we can't. Okay, so and then at 35 you get the breastplate, the shoulders, and you get the up at 50 you get the you get blacksmithing mono hardened hoof plates. Places hoof plates onto your mount, increasing speed while mounted in Kulturas or Zandalar by 20% for 2 hours. Guys, this costs 25 monolite ore and 2 durable flux to make. You can make it at level 50. It does not appear to be soulbound, so you could sell these. You could sell these on the auction house, and if you were selling these in launch week, you would be making bank, because everybody's racing to max level. And by racing, I mean literally, if they can get their hands on a speed buff, you guys, they're going to do it. So these will sell really, really well. So keep an eye out on that. That's the Mongol hardened hoof plates, guys, okay? So keep your eyes on those, because those will sell really well. Just like the dual crafting had the experience buff gem and the speed buff gem, and enchanting had the gathering, all the gathering buff gloves and the Hearthstone cooldown enchants. They will all be really, really useful, especially in the first week or two, because people are doing things fast and want to go faster. Stirrups, likewise, same thing. Allowing it to interact while mounted. So basically there's different versions of this. That one makes your mount go faster, 20% faster. This one means that you can interact with stuff. So if you're a gatherer, you're going to want this one, because that means you can interact with stuff while mounted. I suppose it's the same material cost. Both of those are probably going to sell super, super well. A skeleton key only costs 4 monolite ore. It doesn't seem to be soulbound and allows opening of locks that require up to 600 lockpicking skill. So yeah, you can make the skeleton keys for locks as well, and you can make that pretty cheaply actually at level 50. Magnetic mining pick. This is the blacksmith's version of the champion's equipment. So basically, if you make this and you put it on one of your champions at your order hall table, they're going to bring you back materials that you can then use. But again, the hang on a sweet minute. Storm silver ore 40, platinum ore 10, durable flux 20, hydrocore, and expulsium 15. I'm pretty sure that is half the expulsium that it required to make the jewel crafting one. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure it was 30 to do the jewel crafting one. So this one might be easier to make. But anyway, these are the champion's equipment seem to be bind on pickup, so I'm not sure if that's when used or not. So these might just be for you. But if you are leveling, you should get them, because it will double your mats. I hope. It would at least increase your mats in some form. Anyway, platinum whetstone again. Increases mission success chance by 5%. Expulsium 10, hydrocore, platinum ore 5. So that's, the blacksmiths can make 2 of them. 3 of them decreases mission duration by 20, and that's expulsium 20. So blacksmiths can actually make 3, and that's really bizarre, because enchanting could make one that brought enchanting mats back. Jewel crafting could make one that brought jewel crafting mats back. Mining or blacksmithing can make one that brings blacksmithing materials back, but they can also make one that increases success chance and one that reduces duration. So that is interesting. I wonder why that is, and I wonder if those will be sellable then. Anyway, moving on. That's at 65. At 75, you can make the end game armors, or not armors, weapons. Each one seems to have an end game thing that it can make. With enchanting, it was wands. With jewel crafting, it was staves. Here you're getting a cutlass. So there's PvP cutlass and a PvP wrists and PvP. There's a whole PvP set. Hands, dagger, spellblade dagger. So 2 daggers, 2 different kinds of daggers. Boots. We're up to 95 now to make these boots. Shields, daggers. So basically you get a second set of stuff. Stormsteel saber, Stormsteel shield. These require 30 storm silver ore, 15 platinum ore, 18 elemental flux, and 3 expulsium. 3 expulsium doesn't seem too horrendous for making a piece of armor. That's possibly manageable. But I don't know what the elemental flux is. Is that something we already have in game? It wasn't something he was selling, but I'll check in a minute. Stormsteel spear is there. They all have roughly the same mats. Elemental flux again, and storm silver ore for the deck pounder, which is mace, plate, trousers, and a polearm. And up to 105. At 120, they get I think these are upgraded versions. So basically all that storm steel stuff that you just got at about 100, you'll get the rank ups of that as well. So basically you can get your rank ups from the trainer now. So it works much in the same way as old leveling did, where once you've leveled your profession to a certain level, you get the next rank. So you don't have to go out and unlock things, you don't have to go get drops, you don't have to run instances, you don't have to do all these wild and wacky things. You just have to do the craft, and then you get the skill up. So that, I like that. I think that makes sense to me. I don't know if that's your jam, but I kind of like that. And I'm pretty sure there's going to be extra things that you do need to go to other vendors and do things to get, and I'm fine with that. It's just those core rank ups. I like that they're, you know, part of the, you know, the system. Okay, let's what is this person? Strong flux. Oh, she's going to sell the elemental flux. Okay, so that's fine. She sells it, so it's not too far away, guys. It's right there.